Good morning, Temple of Light family. Okay, so today's Sunday theme is tying it all together. Please welcome everyone, including first-time guests, online and in the sanctuary. Our ushers will present you with a gift package, which includes a Science of Mind magazine to help you understand our philosophy, faith, and way of life. Okay. Now is time for the opening affirmative prayer. There is only one presence and power throughout all creation. Each one of us here are expressions of joy and goodness. Our Sunday morning service is now immersed in its light and love. Individually, we are all blessed, and collectively, this blessing fills our land, Jamaica, and the cosmos. We give thanks as the law of our being manifests perfectly as a wonderful experience this morning. And so it is. Please stand for the prosperity affirmation. Divine prosperity is working in all my affairs. I live in a world that is filled with God's abundance, and I now claim this as my own. The riches of the universe are open to me, and I partake of them in wisdom and joy. All my affairs are under the law of prosperity. Increase good flows to me from all directions and through all people. There is no lack of consciousness. For God's ideas fill my thoughts, and all is richness and opulence. Thank you. I am loving, kind, and gracious. I speak this day in terms of abundance. I expect increased prosperity to take place in my world, for I know that God's activity is alive in all my affairs. I now give thanks that the riches of God are mine, and so it is. Okay, we will now sing together. My success is inevitable. few moments, close your eyes as we reflect in the silence our abundant expression of life. Please open your eyes. We will now have the prayer for the youth of Jamaica and the world. There is one life. That life is my life now. Divine intelligence guides, uplifts, and nurtures all beings, especially the youth, who are the promise of a new world. May all youth worldwide walk in the awareness of the spiritual magnificence. And so it is. We will now ask Dennis to come forward and light the candle. No? Oh, he's not here. Okay, I'll light the candle. I light this candle on behalf of all the youth and the children of the world. And so it is. Okay. We will now have the mission song. Announcements. Please welcome our guests online and in the sanctuary. Remember to silence your cell phones, please. Are you still dreaming of playing the piano or guitar? Join us this Sunday at 2 p.m. for a fun hands-on session, perfect for the curious or the soon-to-be musician. Join us Tuesday, February 2nd at 6 p.m. as Reverend Sonia hosts the Spiritual Mind Healing Service. Her theme is, Take Up Your Crown and Wear It. Look out for the link. Navigating Loss, a circle of compassionate healing, a special gathering on February 3rd, 2026 at 11:30 a.m. Join Reverend Michelle Senegal and Lorraine Jones and Michelle Hilton in the book room. Please invite your friends to this circle of love. Come join us on our Walk of Peace on Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Join Reverend Sonia Davidson on Thursday for an online book study on the book Shortcut to a Miracle. The session starts at 7 p.m. and the contribution is only $1,500. Please look out for the link. Recharge with Tai Chi on Fridays. Join Stuart Maxwell at the temple every Friday morning at 9 a.m. for Tai Chi. Discover the health benefits of this traditional healing art. The contribution is $2,000. On Sunday, February 8th, we continue our Prosperity Palooza with the final week's theme, Celebration Sunday, featuring Reverend Michelle Senegal and our host, Terrell Crary. Remember to wear orange. The practitioners of this temple will host a benefit performance of the play A Rose Sharon, directed by T.K. Dawkins, on Sunday, March 8th at 5:30 p.m. The cost is $3,500 per ticket, an evening of laughs and fellowship. Please get your tickets from any practitioners. Practitioners, please stand so we know who to get them from. Okay. Tithes and offerings. Thank you for your generosity. Your financial gifts support our Temple of Light ministry. Our banking details are on donate.templeoflightcsl.org. Sunday, you will hear more about our committed giving campaign. Please view the loop online and in the sanctuary for the complete list of announcements and reminders. Please stand and let us sing together the chorus while Gabby and the choir will sing the verses. First song, You and I.
From sacred majesty, spiritual academy, bursting with vitality, and we all live happily. Enough of this insanity, let's create reality. And I have the strategy, let's change our mentality and go hug up on the trees. Give thanks for the breeze and seas. See how it's a flow with ease. Now we live in unity. You and I are water, you and I are earth and sun, you and I are fire, so together we are one. You and I are spirit, and the earth inside our lungs, you and I can hear it, all the ancestors will come. You and I are water, you and I are earth and sun, you and I are fire, so together
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, choir. Please sit and let us enjoy the wisdom of the youth. We start with IFA, our sensational marketing whiz.
Good morning, everyone. So I apologize in advance again. So today, I'd like to invite all of you to open your eyes. And that's the eyes of your heart, your mind, your soul, and your very being. Not just the eyes that allow you to see what's in front of you, but the inner eyes that allow you to see and perceive what is possible. So just a quick pop quiz. What sense does the eyes correlate to? Anybody? Sight. Easy question, right? So sight, and that translates to vision. So your spirit, like your eyes, can see. However, we must actively practice exercising, seeing with our spirit. The spiritual practice of visioning is an opportunity to be your most creative self. It creates a space for deep listening and awareness with the goal of embracing your highest self. So, I'd like you to all take 30 seconds, just close your eyes right now, and transport yourself to a place of peace. And meditate and simply listen in that place. Listen to yourself, listen to your environment, and ask yourself, what does your highest good look like? Not just your highest good, but the highest vision of anything that you set as your intention for visioning. Welcome back from your place of peace. So, I believe Reverend Ann should have passed out some note cards, right? If not, if you don't have the note cards with you, you can take a blank section of one of the papers in your program, and we're going to do an exercise while we go through visioning. Look at all you studios, you individuals with your pens and papers in your bag. Yay! So firstly, I'd like you to write down 6 questions. I guess it's a lot, but it's okay. Oh, yes, the postcards are coming around. But trust me, you'll be able to fill out the 6 questions by the end. So the first question is, what is your focus for visioning? Specifically just right now, what would you want to vision for today, in this moment? What is your focus for visioning? Right. The next question is, what is your highest vision or perfect idea for this focus? What is your highest vision or perfect idea for this focus? What is your focus for visioning? Which one? Okay. Everyone got the first one? Oh. The second one, okay. The highest vision or perfect idea for the focus that you've chosen. Focus, yeah. Or intention, either one is fine. Are we ready for the third question? What must we become to empower this vision? Which one? Which one? All three? Okay. So, I'm going to go through all three real quickly again, just to make sure that you have them. What's your focus for visioning? What's your highest vision or perfect idea for this focus? That's the second one. And what must we become to empower this vision? The last three. What must be released? What must be embraced? And finally, is there any other information you need in this moment? And it's okay if you miss some of the questions. I'm going to be saying them over again throughout, so you'll get to answer them and rewrite them. Noted. So, do you need any other information in this moment? That's the last one. Right. So now that all our papers have the questions, we're going to just look at the focus. And your focus can be anything you wish. It's finances, health, and career, and usually it is advised to be very specific. But any topic that comes to your mind in this moment, that is your focus. You can note it down. But what do you do when you feel like you're in the dark and you don't have the answer to that question? What is your focus? You can look within and use your passion to fuel as your light. When we look at our lives, sometimes we forget that we can find passion in everything that we do. And this is despite our challenges. And we have to refocus and reconnect to our passion in the present moment. And then we regain our bearings. So, think about your passion and note that down as your focus. What is your highest vision for your passion? Or your focus, or your intent? And only yourself, you are your limit for this highest vision. Because a vision is limitless. When you listen deeply to yourself, you begin to realize that the word can't is like a fog on the hillside. It may be challenging to navigate through, so you make it a barrier that you believe you cannot walk through. But in truth, if you have a lantern, a map, and you observe the steps that you make with that light that you have, that you can see, you can navigate the fog. You just have to acknowledge that limitations are not your limits. So note what is your highest vision according to what you believe is abundantly and limitlessly attainable. Next, we're going to go into what we need to become to empower this vision. And change does not mean that you're incomplete. Change is a transitional period or, metamorphosis. Every being enriched by this divine cycle goes through metamorphosis. And through every stage, you remain complete, perfect, and whole. And where's this evidence? We're all sitting here today. You began as a single cell, complete, perfect, and whole. You evolved into a fetus, an infant, a toddler, a teen, and an adult, and you continue to grow as an adult, or wherever you are in life at this moment in time. And at every stage, you are and were whole. You are just becoming. So, when we look inward, what must we add, subtract, or enhance to achieve your highest vision? And at the same time, you can answer the questions, what must be released? What must be embraced to achieve and transform to achieve? So hopefully, we have answered these questions as best as you could, and best is good enough, as my school would love to say, Agekwadagis. So, I'd like everyone to take away, share your vision. A vision is transferable, it's shareable, limitless, and complete. Your complete may be someone else's beginning. And I say this to highlight your ability to inspire. Many of us were inspired by the passion and vision of a loved one, a teacher, or even a total stranger. And each day, we inspire, but we only inspire by sharing. So I want you to turn to your neighbor and share your vision. It could be one word or one sentence. It could be the whole card. You can show somebody the card, but share your vision. As you don't know if your vision is going to inspire someone who couldn't fill out the card to fill it out at the end of service. All right. I love the discussion so far, All right. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds more. All right. Well, thank you everyone for sharing your vision. And for those who did not get to complete sharing, I think I've gone out of control with the sharing, guys. Well, I'm just going to invite us all to recenter quickly. And for those who did not get to complete sharing their vision, we can share our visions over coffee and tea. And I'd like to leave you with some reminders as we transition into the next sections of this talk. So as you walk the hillside, everyone, trust your vision, because it only serves you when you choose to be guided by it. Walk with your lantern and remember this quote that I found by Nelson Mandela. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And with this, I hand the lantern over to Matyuh And please welcome him, everyone.
Wow. Good morning, one and all. Okay. I am grateful, for everyone who has come out, and for everybody watching on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. But for everybody who, braved the cold front to be here, thank you very much. Right, so today I'll be talking about gratitude, right? Grounded in practicality, because I fancy myself a very practical person, and the teachings of science of mind philosophy, which is what we all practice here. But before we get into what gratitude is, I first want to make sure we understand what gratitude isn't, right? And the first thing that gratitude is not thanks. It sounds similar, and sometimes we might use them interchangeably, but there's a fundamental difference between those two things, where thankfulness is often fleeting. It's you being polite. It's an emotional response to a benefit, right? But with gratitude, there's a deeper, intentional state of being that appreciates the giver and what the giver may have had to go through, or the process that might have had to happen for you to receive this benefit. And that often leads to a lasting positive action. Let me give you an example. So I take the bus, right? When I get on the bus and the driver hands me my ticket, I'm going to say thank you, because my mother grew up with manners, and you get me? I'm a good person, I want to think. So I say thank you for the ticket, but truly it doesn't resonate. There's no real gratitude. It's surface. Thank you. But, ever so often, I might not know how much money is on my bus card and go on there and it declines. It just, it's big buzz, burp, and it's just, it's a little bit embarrassing. But then sometimes the driver will just be like, go on, man, or somebody will come and swipe their card for me. And in those moments, I am filled with a deep appreciation for what this person has just done for me. And I have a drive to express this gratitude through whatever way I find myself able. Meaning I will actively work towards the continuation of this good that has graced me. Right? I will actively seek out a way to, if I can't return a favor to the person, I'll pay it forward to someone else, because I am filled with this appreciation for somebody, seeing me and doing this thing for me, and I want to pass that on. Thankfulness is inward focused, you feel pleased. Gratitude is outward focused, recognizing the source of the gift and fostering a desire to return the kindness, right? Specifically for the science of mind, gratitude is not a mere polite social gesture. It's a mindset of appreciation for life's abundant goodness. It's a structural necessity that provides a specific mental vantage point that dictates how we construct our reality, right? So imagine if you're living from a place of gratitude, your thoughts and your consciousness are filled with only positivity. So the way you interact with the world, the way you interact with people, is from that place of positivity. And that is what gratitude enables, right? It's not abstract, it's not imaginary, and it does not reside in the mind. It instead manifests through meaningful gestures, mindful living, and a mostly positive attitude to life, right? Being grateful doesn't mean that you ignore or downplay challenges, but rather reframe them and recognize them for the opportunities that they really are, right? I don't know if you guys know Agent Sasko or Assassin. He has a song that illustrates this point perfectly, I think, where he says, "Give thanks for obstacles in my way, because the hurdles teach me to jump. If everything did smooth every day, we wouldn't know we could overcome. 'Cause if it don't kill me, I know it's gonna build me. It's gonna make me stronger, so much stronger. And that's the song. And it's true. If there weren't obstacles in your way, and I'm not saying that, life has to be this hard all the time, but if you look at it as an opportunity for you to develop a new skill set, for you to overcome, and for you to prove to yourself that you are more than you thought you were, then it changes the whole thing. It's not a stressor anymore. It's a positive challenge. It's something that you can work towards. So gratitude doesn't have to be big. It doesn't need extravagance or wealth. You don't have to wait till you're rich to start being grateful. A life of prosperity, according to Science of Mind philosophy, comes from expressing appreciation for all life. And me, I take it to a granular detail. I express appreciation for the wind, for the grass, for the earth, for the insects that we might find annoying, because they're integral to our ecosystem. And without them, we couldn't survive, literally. So it comes from expressing an appreciation for all life, ranging from the grand achievements to the smallest details that we often overlook. We frequently take for granted things that sustain us, like our breath, for example, the ground beneath our feet, the simple presence of a friend. And for anybody who practices breath work or grounding exercises, you know how powerful it can be to just focus on the breath, something that we do automatically, subconsciously. But when we bring our attention to that breath and recognize that this is a sustaining power, this is literally our income of oxygen and our expulsion of carbon dioxide that we need to stay alive, it puts things into perspective. So practicing gratitude for these things, small, large, in between, aligns you with the grace of God and the divine givingness of life, and allows you to live in the truth of abundance. When you are in that space, there is no room for doubt, lack, judgment, or fear. When we bring the mind to a place where misfortune and confusion no longer dominate our thinking, we find what was always there: plenty, peace, power, life, and truth. We begin to appreciate our mental faculties, life experiences, however we might have, had to experience them, our abilities, and even our environment. As I said, the trees that produce oxygen and fruits, the sun that produces warmth and light, the moon that brightens up our darkest nights. Every person, whoever they are, however you feel about them, represents an individual expression of the one life that we all share. And through their very presence, enriches this life for us all. And that's person, that's insect, that's tree, that's animal, everything that we share this life with is an enrichment to our life and not a detraction. Gratitude clears negative thoughts and acts as a remedy for life's rough spots. Remember that what you focus on or give thought and feeling to grows and multiplies in your life. The feelings and experiences that come with the practice of gratitude include joy, peace, and love, and are certainly worth growing and fostering. That's me. Thank you very much. I forgot to introduce our next speaker. Please, continue the applause for Gabby, who will talk to us about living in the flow.
Good morning, everyone. Oh dear. I love hearing about gratitude. Thank you so much. Hello. It's so lovely to see you all here today and to everyone joining us online as well. The other day, I think it was about two weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, I was at lunch with my cousin, telling him about Prosperity Palooza, and I was explaining that we have a color scheme for each week, and I was saying that I'll be speaking on Youth Sunday, which is Purple Sunday, and I was explaining to him the spiritual significance of purple, which apparently is Christ consciousness, spiritual authority, and wisdom. And then he asked me a surprising question: what does wisdom mean? I had to pause because what response is that to all of what I just said? I was confused. But then I'd also never been personally asked to define wisdom before. It's one of those words we hear all the time. You probably have an intrinsic definition of what it is. But to define it out loud, I feel like that's a big ask. So I took a moment, and then I replied, wisdom is knowing. To me, wisdom is inherently spiritual. I see it as an instinctive, deep-seated knowing. And as we tie this Prosperity Palooza journey together today, that's the wisdom I want to share with you. The wisdom of how to stay in the flow of abundance. As we wear purple today, it isn't just an aesthetic choice. We are highlighting our spiritual authority. We are reminding ourselves that we are the authority over our own lives. When we consider our connection to Source, we must realize our constant and immediate access to the flow of abundance. We must become aware that we can tap into this flow whenever we want, and we don't need to ask permission. We just know. But how does that knowing work when the Palooza is over? When you don't have the constant reminders of temple, when it's Wednesday morning and you're back at work or school. Just remember, wisdom is knowing the difference between a truth and a fact. The fact might be that you have $10 in your pocket. The truth is that you live in a giving universe where there is always more on the way. The fact might be that you are stressed after a hard day of work. The truth is that you are loved, supported, and that there's always someone to give a listening ear. In life, you're faced with many choices. You can have the choice to get caught up in worry, doubt, fear, or, as Reverend Ann reminded us just 2 weeks ago, we have the choice to live gratefully. Wisdom is knowing which one keeps you in the flow. If you operate from a lacking mindset that you somehow don't have access to whatever you need, you're blocking your own blessings. And that's really why we've asked you to show up in these colors every week. It wasn't to stress you out to find a pink shirt at the last minute or to even win best dress. As Reverend Michelle covered in the very first week of Prosperity Palooza, it's about being in one accord with each other. When we are in alignment together, a greater power is achieved. If you recall, the best results are attained when we come together not for any specific good, but to achieve a higher consciousness. That's not to say that the blessings won't reach us fuller and faster. On the days when I'm struggling and I forget my own knowing, I can look to you, and your knowing reminds me of mine. That's what this community is for. We've spent 5 weeks so far building this momentum so that we as a temple vibrate of the frequency where prosperity isn't a surprise or even an expectation, it's our way of life. Today I'm inviting you all to not just participate in Prosperity Palooza, but to integrate it into your life. Allow the mindset of prosperity and abundance to become your default. Prosperity Palooza is a 6-week event, but let it also be a prompt for change. Let us all be reminders for each other and add to our collective knowing. My cousin asked me what wisdom is, and today I have a fuller answer. Wisdom is knowing that the flow of abundance never stops, and you will always have access to it. Wisdom is knowing that you are the authority of your life and you are in control of your choices. Finally, wisdom is knowing that we are all one. So let's keep vibrating in that frequency of abundance together. Thank you. I'd also like to give a reminder that we have a brunch after service next week, and the contribution is $1,000 per person. So just be aware of that. Thank you.
Please, more applause. Are there any first-time visitors? No? Oh, yes, please stand. Our ushers will give you a... Yep. Okay. Now we have a musical item from Gabby and Matyuh.
Forget to hold your hand. I know it can feel like forever we've been struggling. Your love is our strength. Together we're resilient. No man can feel a woman's pain. I'll be here with you always. And we have something that's real. We will last forever in this love that we feel. And if I ever forget to hold your hand, I know it can feel like forever we've been struggling. 'Cause your love is our strength. Together we're resilient, and there is always a place to lay your head. Never replace this love with anything. Your love is my strength. Together we're resilient. No man can feel a woman's pain. I'll be here with you always. And we have something that's real. We will last forever in this love that we feel. And if I ever forget to hold your hand, I know it can feel like forever we've been struggling. Your love is our strength. together wear it till the end.
So guys, we wanted to take the opportunity to also announce today that our two beautiful performers are part of the newly renamed Ministry of Music, Art and Youth. So we wanted everyone in Temple to know that we've combined the youth arm and the music arm and the arts arm. And that's why you're seeing so much more happening with the band, so much more happening with music, and so much more happening with you. So just give everyone a round of applause for their participation thus far. And we've been working really hard, and we appreciate your support. Thank you. Abby?
Thank you, Gabby and Matyuh. That was very awesome. Now we will be having the birthday blessings. Reverend Ann will now join us on stage for this special item. Reverend John, please. Okay.
So who are the February birthdays? Wonderful, wonderful. And those online as well, just put your hand on your heart so that you connect with us energetically. The birthday music first. Happy birthday to you, dear loved one. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, dear loved ones. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, dear loved ones. Happy birthday. And the universe joins us in this aria of love, this paean of praise, this song of thanksgiving for those who celebrate a birthday in the month of February. Because I am knowing that the infinite invisible, the one indestructible, absolute and self-existent cause we call God, wishing to experience more of its own beauty, its own love, its own prosperity, its own holiness, perfection, and truth, incarnated itself as those celebrating a birthday in the month of February. And I know for each one within the sound of my voice that from the center of their being to the circumference of their conscious awareness, they live, move, and manifest their lives in a victorious state of fulfillment to the honor and glory of God. This is the Palooza of their life. This is the truth of their being. And this is this year which just brings to them all that their hearts desire as Spirit's highest vision for their life unfolds in perfect order to the honor and glory of God. This I know, as the universe says, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, dear loved one. Happy birthday. Sing the chorus. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Please stand for the prayer of Jamaica. The radiant light of God's love is now flowing through us and from us to everything and everyone it touches. The eternal light of God's love now completely fills, covers, and surrounds our island Jamaica. The glowing intensity of the light of God's love now interpenetrates and awakens within the hearts and minds of our countrymen and women. With set free. The light of God's love is growing and glowing in intensity in the hearts and minds of mankind everywhere. Love, health, harmony, goodwill, peace, uprightness, integrity, joy, prosperity, kindness, and our oneness under God are now established, and so it is. Let us bless our love offering. You may sit. Let us bless our love offering by reading the affirmation on the envelope. Lovingly I give, joyfully I receive. Be thou fruitful, increase and multiply. Bless, prosper, and enrich everyone whom you touch and all of my financial affairs. So be it. Thank you, Father, and so it is. Please stand and join me in the singing of the second song. Please come up and place your envelopes in the 2 offering boxes on either side of the platform. We Are All One by Jimmy Cliff. If you would like to pay by card, Auntie Shelley has the card machine right here. Okay. You may sit, you may sit. Gabby, can
Good morning, all. Again, it's that time of our Sunday where we award the most spirited in whatever color week it is. It's purple. So, let the festivities commence. Auntie Jennifer Livingston. For context, I'm calling the candidates to receive the prize. Yeah, okay. So, I for grandmommy. I for grandmommy.
No, Abigail. You went to vote, right, Gabby? Yeah. Okay. It's not like she went to vote.
Third candidate, Uncle Doug, can you come up, please? Why is everybody always so surprised? We're going to start our voting now. If you would like to see Uncle Doug awarded for the prize, please begin your applause. You all are so silly. Thank you. If you would like to see Auntie Jen awarded, please begin your applause. And if you'd like to see I for grandmommy be awarded, I think we have a winner.
Listen, no. She up here saying she's become a KC.
For the record, I'm not involved in the school politics. I would like to make it clear that I have no affiliations with any schools mentioned on the stage here today. But yes.
Okay, so you have declared your winner.
Yes. So, please give it up for
We will now have the acknowledgements. Thank you, Ms. Faye Suku, for our beautiful arrangements that decorates our sanctuary. Thank you to the musicians, Abigail, Silvano, Steve, Gabby, and Matyuh. Thank you to our ushers, the tech team, Mr. Lauren, Vance, Chavonnet, Terrell, and Auntie Christine. Thank you to the hospitality team. Please remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us at Temple of Light CSL on Instagram and Facebook. We will now have the blessing of the love offering. We thank God for this Sunday service this morning. Each person has allowed themselves to be a blessing to this wonderful consciousness. Our love offering is amplified to cover the mission of our temple in transforming our lives. The time, talent, and treasure shared will bless us all. We go in safety and security and enjoy the rest of the day and the coming week. We are blessed, and so it is. We will now have our closing song, but with the change, So instead of yes, there is peace on earth, we will be saying yes, there is strength on earth. Please stand.